I've spent about 25 years of my career studying cybersecurity. And during my consulting time, my time as a CISO, now twice, one thing that's common for all attacks that I see, not all attacks, but most attacks that I see, is gaining initial foothold into an organization, usually one of two ways. One would be social engineering. We all know that. This is phishing, this is vishing, or any other social engineering effort to gain unauthorized access to an organization. The second would be a vulnerability that is exposed to the internet being exploited. So we want to make sure that we cover off on those two very important vulnerabilities or threads in any organization to make sure that we don't easily allow an attacker an initial foothold into an organization. A number of clients that I've had have had a external vulnerability exposed on the internet, whether it's a web hosting or an authentication mechanism, content delivery, all those type of things, where a vulnerability is allowed or is exposed on the internet that allows an attacker an initial foothold in the organization. Um, the solution to this is really two things. One, work with a vulnerability management provider or solution and scan your environment on a regular basis. Use the endpoint agents on all of your devices to make sure you have a good and accurate understanding of where every asset is and the vulnerabilities on every asset so you can make informed decisions on covering up, patching everything if you possibly can. But making sure that you don't have any critical or high vulnerabilities exposed to the internet. Secondly, make sure you have an email security solution that is on top of your provider's general solution. So Google, Microsoft, lots of other providers do a fantastic job of providing email to you, but having an email security solution on top of that that is dedicated to looking for signatures within emails that are attackers trying to get an organization, trying to phish you, all those type of things are really, really important. So making sure you have those two tools and the processes and eyes around them, looking for alerts, looking for the things that need to be covered off on. Those are really important to making sure that you cover off on those two big vulnerabilities or those two big threads to making sure you cover off on an initial foothold into your organization.